Hi, Jo-Na.
Hi,
Thanks
how
for
are you?
meeting with me.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure.
Tell me about the Artist Empowerment Firm and what you do.
The Artist Empowerment Firm, we empower artists that struggle with being seen as professionals in the industry and clearly defining what their next career steps are, make the connection between being an artist and an entrepreneur so that they feel like they're on track to manifesting whatever it is their dream is. We help them with business strategy and we help with legal strategy and helping them provide a foundation for being a sustainable artist. So,
what kind of artists do you represent at the firm?
I represent artists from every creative medium because at the end of the day, the medium doesn't really matter. So we represent people in the fashion industry. I work with stylists. I work with people who are jewelry makers and designers. I work with actors and actresses and musicians, especially anyone who really has an artistic medium that they want to express. I also work with coaches who deal with artists. So it's really the entrepreneurial information is the same. So it's just more about like honing in and helping them and communicating it in a way that they'll understand.
When and how should an artist reach out to you?
The best way to reach out to me is to go onto my website, which is jwilliamslaw.com. You could also Google the Artist Empowerment Firm. Either of them will bring you right to me. And also, when you sign up for my mailing list to get my free legal tips, you get a free guide that is basically an introduction to my firm and what and how we can actually help you. And it has like great steps in it. It's called The Blueprint, the Insider's Guide to Empowering Your Career as an Artist and Ditching Your 9 to 5 for Good. So, so if you want to get your hands on that, then sign up on my list and you'll get your own free copy of it.
That's great. I'm pretty sure I have one. Actually, I think I'm on the mailing list.
I was about to say, did you download it? Did you
I
download
do.
it? Okay.
I have a folder of ebooks. That's what I do. Like free ebook? Yeah.
I have, what, don't feel bad. I have one on my computer that says free PDFs and I like just put them all in there. So, but I read them all too. So It's not like I just put them in there and then they just go away. So.
What brought you to New York City?
It was my desire to start my firm here. I already knew that I would be in entertainment, and the minute I went into law school, I already knew that I was coming here. So there was no doubt in my mind because Boston isn't really the place for being an entertainment lawyer. Like the community isn't that vast. It's more of an education community. So I knew I was coming here, so that's why.
Were you nervous going into practice for yourself?
Absolutely. I think that anybody who's venturing into unknown territory can be nerve-wracking, and you feel as though you might not necessarily know what you're doing and you're kind of jumping off a cliff, but at the same time I believe that your dreams are on the other side of your fears. So everything that I'm doing right now is it's true. Once you actually take that step, then it becomes a lot easier for you. And right now I'm doing everything that I've always wanted to do, and I have a great supportive community around me of friends and family and the artists that believe in what I do and how I help them. So all in all, I feel really happy with the choices that I made for my career. The hardest part of running my own firm was basically because my firm is virtual. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to kind of get out of get from behind your laptop and behind working with artists and actually go out into the world and see your people and do things that are unrelated to your work, because I'm really maniacal when it comes to my work. I love it. I love it. It doesn't feel like work for me. I enjoy it so much that sometimes I have to pull myself away from my work and actually go out and be in the community with my friends and my family and actually enjoy myself. So I think that might be the hardest part.
I know that feeling a lot.
I know. And me as an entrepreneur, that's what happens. It's like you become so engrossed in your work, and when you're location independent, you can do it from anywhere, which is a blessing and also a curse, because when you're supposed to be outside enjoying yourself, you're actually thinking about work or doing work, or you get a burst of creative energy and then you have to leave wherever you are. But at the end of the day, I would rather be on this end of it than doing something that I hated and just waiting for the time to go by. So,
amen.
Yeah.
Tell me a highlight. One of the biggest highlights of having your own firm and doing that.
This is actually my favorite question because I have two awesome highlights. My first highlight that I ever received that just really made my day was actually having my launch party, because I had it in this awesome space. It was at the Jonathan Levine Gallery, and the energy there is so supportive of like independent artists and just creative energy. So it was like, it felt really, free and beautiful, and the art was amazing. And I also had some of the artists that I work with, they volunteered to perform at the launch party. So they were able to like just give and offer their creative energy to the event. And then for me, I always have to have a giving component to what it is that I do. So besides just like giving out and letting people kind of absorb the art, we also we're raising money for the Ali Forney Center, which is the LGBT homeless center here in New York. And so attaching that cause to it, just it's something that's really deep to my heart and my spirit. And so it was great to kind of have them on board and be able to kind of expose my community to what they do and have them raise money. So that was the first one. And the second one was when one of the artists that I work with told me, and this moves me, she told me, "Thank you for saving my dream."
Oh my God, yeah.
It just, every time I think about it, I'm just like, it moves me,
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love it. Oh my God.
And that's why I do this stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
about really helping and changing lives,